Is it the right time for you to be buying or selling a home? Don't go it alone. Trust the team at dangemis.com.
I just wanted to say kudos. I thought it. A lot of people are thinking it. You said it.
This is the Dan Gemis Real Estate Show.
All right, another half hour to go here on the Dan Gemis Real Estate Show. In studio with me today, Heather Marentat, sales rep of the Dan Gemis team. Hey, Heather.
Hello.
We also have our special guest today, Jen Desjardins-Grandin. Hey, Jen.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Well, we snuck in early because you're in for our featured business of the week with GL Heritage Brewing Company. But you live down the street. I said, Jen, come over. Just come over and do the hour with us. So thank you for coming in. And
you're welcome. We're neighbors.
We're neighbors.
All good.
Howdy, neighbor.
Neighbors help each other out.
That's
See?
right.
That's right.
So great to have her. Listen, a couple things. Number one, we're going to give away the Richmond Popcorn Company gift card at the end of this segment. So if you haven't already entered, make sure you text us right now at 10800 with the special keyword movie and your first and last name. Movie, first and last name to be entered to win the $50 gift card for the Richmond Popcorn Company. Okay. Now, a hot topic this past week, you may have heard me on with Kyle or with John talking about the recent announcement from the government of Ontario wanting 1.5 million new homes built within the next 10 years. Piece of cake, right?
That's all they need?
That's all they need.
That's it? Okay.
1.5 million homes. Now, what does that mean for Windsor-Essex? Well, the goal here is 30,400 new homes. Now, is that a lot? Okay, let me back up. Two bills in place. Bill 109, which is the More Homes for Everyone Act. So basically this act aims to address housing shortages by mandating municipalities to expedite approvals to build homes faster. So this includes forcing municipalities to partially refund zone change application fees and site plan application fees if decisions aren't made within the new legislated timelines. This could be very, very, very costly for the tax base. Okay, which is us paying taxes, right? If we have a home in a municipality, then you are paying taxes, and our tax base, our taxes could go up because someone's going to have to fork over the costs of this work being done. So, what does this mean? It means the municipalities have to step up and hire more people, which means that they have to increase the budget to account for those roles. That's bill number one. Bill number two, Bill 23, More Homes Built Faster Act. So this bill introduces municipal housing targets based on population size and growth. So provincially, the goal is 1.5 million new homes in 10 years. In Windsor-Essex, like I said, it's 30,400 new homes, with 13,000 of those being within the city of Windsor. To meet this target, the bill proposes to exempt developers from paying development charges, parkland dedication fees, and community benefit charges. So, essentially, the goal is to reduce bureaucratic costs and red tape for developers in order to kind of speed things up.
Right.
But it puts the onus and the pressure on the municipalities.
Yes.
Makes it difficult, right? So, in principle, I think the idea is a good one. You know, affordable housing is definitely needed, but I don't think it was planned out the best. Now, why do I say that? There's some challenges, obviously. I mentioned already that from a municipality standpoint, they have to find the workforce to do this work, which they're already working to the bone with bare minimum budgets.
Right.
You know, trust me, all of our councils across the county here have been trying to keep our taxes down as low as possible, but inflation is rampant, and they have to make up for that increase. So that's number one. But the biggest challenge, I think, in my opinion, with this project and building, especially in our area, 30,000 new homes, is labor and the lack thereof.
Right.
There is no labor, folks.
Right.
I don't know if you've all been hiding under a rock. But there's no labor. There's not enough labor to go around. Materials is one problem, but it's not as huge of an issue as it was a couple of years ago where lumber was crazy. It's still higher, but, but the biggest issue is there's just not enough labor to go around.
Right.
And I've been saying this for a long time. Our labor is retiring out. So all of our trades are getting to retirement age. They're getting sick of it. They're retiring. And our kids are not taking up the trades.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't want to work. They want the cushy jobs. They want to work on a computer,
Yep.
So that
Definitely
is
a
where,
need for the skilled trades.
yeah, 100%. Now, if you've all been paying attention over the last couple of years, the construction industry has not been able to keep up. It's been crazy. Our record-breaking year so far, Windsor-Essex, has been just shy of 1,700 new build permits. 1,700 homes.
That was Windsor-Essex?
That's Windsor-Essex.
Okay.
The goal, starting 2 years ago, is 3,000 a year.
Right.
3,000 a year for Windsor-Essex. How is that even possible?
Right.
I don't.
So essentially, everybody needs to double their output.
Wow, it's just not gonna. It's not gonna
Right.
happen. I want it to.
Yeah.
I hope it does. And I got to give credit to the municipalities and City of Windsor for giving it a go. But there's so many challenges. I hope to God that it
Yeah.
works. But
And there's no doubt that it's needed. I mean, we do need more
100%.
housing. We need it. It's just the actual, getting it done and getting there to those goals is what just doesn't necessarily seem realistic.
And what's causing this, right? There's supply and demand, ultimately supply and demand. And the demand is so high and the supply is not there. Our immigration numbers, I said it earlier this week, the immigration numbers are high to come in over the next 3 years, but we need them. We need immigration to bring in the professionals to take these jobs because, we don't want them apparently. So we have to hire, bring in the immigrants to do the jobs that we don't want to do. How else do you do it? But 500,000 immigrants per year over the next 3 years. That's a lot of immigration, and most of it coming to southwestern Ontario. So, at the end of the day, it puts some strain on our new home, numbers. It puts strain on our rental affordability numbers. Obviously, there's not enough rentals to go around, which is driving up the price.
Yep.
There's so many issues to deal with. It's a big problem, and I don't know how to fix it. I really don't. I wish I had the answer.
Yeah, I mean, it all looks nice on paper, but it's like we said, the reality of it is much more difficult, right?
That's exactly it. The listener texted in, Dan, when it comes to building more homes, the Twisted Sister song comes to mind. We're not going to make it. Instead of we're not going to take it, we're not going to make it. A bit of a parody. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's tough. And listen, nobody wants it to happen more than I do and more than we do, but we have to be realistic too. It's just not, it's not realistic.
And it's as if
I
the
don't know.
initiative is just behind the eight ball, right? It should have, if we were able to do it years ago, but I mean, I know everything.
The government has been trying to, push the trades to our, young adolescents for a couple of years now.
They have been.
But we're 10 years behind.
Yeah.
We're too late.
Right.
Now there's going to be a gap.
Right. Rather than
Right?
predicting
Yeah.
the gap, they noticed it happening and then started to push the trades.
Well, let's move on to some happier topics. What do you say we give away a gift card? Let's do that first, and then we're going to come back and talk with Jen some more about GL Heritage Brewing Company, our featured business of the week, and we're going to just change things around and some happier,
Perfect.
like Jen said, it's a happy Sunday. Right?
beer.
Happy Sunday. So I've got the magic button here. We're going to give away the $50 gift card for the Richmond Popcorn Company, which just launched a couple new flavors, one being pickled cowboy, which is a mix
what is
of
that?
Love
dill and ranch.
Ah,
And they have a Wild Wild West flavor, which is dill and salt and vinegar. So a
Yum.
couple
Whoa,
flavors there.
interesting.
Pickled cowboy's my favorite.
Is it?
Absolute favorite. Yes.
They sold out on
delicious.
Friday, which was the first day it launched.
Okay.
Then they caught up and made some more yesterday. Sold out yesterday. They have some more today. So,
Awesome.
good problem to have. You can pop in there at the
Yeah.
Richmond Popcorn Company today as well. They're open all day today and 7 days a week. Okay, so let's give away a gift card. Let's see. I'm pressing the magic button here. The $50 Richmond Popcorn Company gift card winner is Mark Drulard. There you go, Mark. Congratulations on winning that gift card for the Richmond Popcorn Company. So we're going to take a break. We are going to give another gift card away for GL Heritage Brewing. Like, Jen, you come bearing gifts today.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Generous that way.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Giving all kinds of stuff away on the show today. So we're going to give a gift card away for GL Heritage when we come back as well. And Jen's going to tell us all about the business and all the exciting stuff they've got going on. So lots more to come right here on the Dan Jemis Real Estate Show.